We're back. We haven't made a show in forever.
It's been like a month almost.
Right. So we've been showing you all our old shows.
The best of.
The best of the old.
The only of.
The best hits from the oldies.
Greatest hits from last summer.
We've been gone so long, my hair is growing out.
It has. Look how beautiful Kate looks this morning. She's got her hair up and she's all wintered with her little scarf.
And we're doing
a Christmas black sweater as always.
It's
timeless.
My pagan fairy friend.
And look, we're everybody's favorite Christmas present. Even pagans give presents at Christmas.
That's right. So we're back, and as usual, we picked a couple topics, and we'll probably get sidetracked a million times.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to
talk.
Already. Yeah, I'm already confused.
What were we talking about? Your financial situation will soon be improving.
Oh, I got a fortune cookies. Two
That's
fortunes. One says you would prosper in the field of wacky inventions. I have to. And then the next one said your financial situation will soon be improving. So
get those wacky inventions rolling, sister.
Is this considered a wacky
Sadly,
invention?
the Flowbee and the Snuggie are taken. Let's keep thinking.
And the Rubik's Cube is not something my brain could.
Totally over.
It'd be all yellow, goes with green. I can't. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
So what we are going to talk about is, because during the holidays people have meltdowns and they get depressed.
It's a lot of pressure, you know. I think people have these expectations or like pictures in their mind of what the holidays should be like.
Yeah.
And they just never are because
like Hollywood.
Yeah, Hallmark and Hollywood and all that, and they aren't that way. Why? Because there's people in them.
Because we don't have money and proper lighting and theme music and someone to direct how the...
And a director.
And a happy ending.
Actually, I think I'll hire a director for this holidays. Sit in the
And
back of the car, we're going to my mom's. Yeah, and it all has to end up happy.
And families come together and you meet the man of your dreams.
Little tear in your eye.
I'm going to get a Christmas boyfriend.
She is.
To unwrap.
I'm going to wrap him up. Did you ever see that My Dick in a Box thing?
Oh, God.
We'll have to Google it when we're done.
Oh, Lord.
I'll forward it to you.
We've already become R-rated. The show's gotten R-rated.
Okay, you're right. Forget it. It's funny, though. You'll love it. I didn't make it up.
Is that a wacky invention?
Yes.
Another wacky invention.
It's another wacky invention.
We didn't time this.
Oh, I looked, and it was like 9:13, 9:14. I didn't do any of the math, but I figured a little before 9:30.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Mm-hmm. Okay, so holidays. I guess we'll go with holidays.
Let's go with holidays.
Okay, number one. This is what brings joy to me personally about the holidays are, I love when the people, especially the old farts, get out there and put the lights up and everything. I love when the streets have all the lights. Christmas carols are great. I love the old, like, Frank Sinatra era Christmas carols.
I do, too.
Oh, I love them.
I know.
I don't like some of this new Jingle Bell crap.
No.
And I love twinkly, sparkly, I'm part cat, so I like baubles and things that hang and dangle and sparkle. That's all. And Christmas trees and lights and baking. I love baking because I love to eat.
God.
Yeah. So, and I have simple recipes, believe me. Step 1, 2, 3, No more than 3 ingredients or I get really flustered.
Butter, sugar, fun.
Yeah, I'm not Martha Stewart. So, and that's all. That's the holidays, and that's fun, and that's great, and that's as far as you should take it. All this buying crap. I told someone one time, I do not work 2, 3 jobs to fulfill other people's needs, wants, wish list. I don't. And I used to buy my friends' kids gifts, but I got tired of buying their kids gifts, and the kids would just tear open the packages and look at it and go, oh, and throw it down.
Kids are selfish.
Brats. So what I do now is I usually go all over the place. They have the Christmas trees with the, the kids. What is that called? The toy run, where you can.
Oh, you pick a little family and.
Yeah, you pick a family and you sponsor kids that are in need, and you buy them clothes and gifts, and then they have setups where usually through like the Lions Club or whatever, you can go and volunteer your time to wrap the gifts. and put them together. And then they even have Santa Run, where like on Christmas Eve you go with Santa and you deliver gifts to children. And it's, oh my God, it makes you want to cry. And I thought it would be depressing, but it wasn't. It was so wonderful because all the kids run out, they're like, Santa! And they're so filled with joy, and you're doing something wonderful for your community. So, you know, that's what I suggest. It's like bake cookies, decorate your house, enjoy the music, and do service work. And sponsor kids and families that need it, and get out there, work the kitchens, or wrap gifts, or go with Santa. Don't go and buy a bunch of crap that people don't want or need, and spend money you don't have, because we're all trying to get out of debt. You know, don't do that. That's ruining Christmas.
You are ruining Christmas.
Mm-hmm. There's a reverend, it's a joke, but there's a reverend that goes with this choir, and they sing all over, and it's called What Would Jesus Buy? And they talk about, you know, not doing the consumer thing
What
for
would
Christmas.
Jesus buy?
Nothing. That's the point. He would buy nothing. He would just give his Jesus love. Christ like love.
I'll try that on my kids.
Yeah. Well, you're a parent. See,
We're
I
gonna
don't
have
have
a
to
What
deal
Would
with Clyde.
Jesus Buy Christmas, you guys.
Well, see, she has kids. I only have
I have to buy
Clyde.
some. That was Clyde. Did you hear that? Ridiculously vigorous shaking. And I wish
We
you could
can't
see
see
Clyde because he's got
Clyde.
an Argyle sweater on. He's adorable. Clyde, get up here. Oh, you knocked my coffee over.
Yeah, he's
Never mind.
here. Come here, Clyde. Come
Come
over
over
here. Come here, up here. Here he comes.
There he comes.
Look at
Oh
him
my
dragging him.
God. He's like, no. He's camera shy. There he goes. Oh, look.
Hi, baby.
Look how cute he is.
This is the only child I have to buy for him. But she's a very inexpensive child.
It's pretty easy.
I can take him for a walk on Christmas. He'll be like, thanks, Mom. Oh, God. But anyway, so those are my tips. Take it away, Mary.
Oh my God, hers were so wholesome and like, give of yourself to the needy.
Get your face in the package.
Oh,
Get in there.
get in that package, Mary Elizabeth.
Give to the
My
needy.
tip. That's not my tip. I mean, I think it's great because it's not my anti-tip.
Well, you've got kids, so you've got a different thing. Like, I did it from the single perspective. Well,
Okay.
families can do it, too.
They can. And we have, back in a time when I had more money, we did pick something off a tree once at the bank or something. Sean and I. He was like 3. And it wasn't a kid, it was a grown-up. So it wasn't as much fun for my kids. We
Oh.
went to like Well House West and got a really nice serving dish and
Yeah.
wrapped it up and brought it back to the bank.
And they
As you
go.
might be able to tell from my tone of voice, we haven't done it since. But that's not to say I don't ever do anything nice for anyone else during the holidays. I do kind of feel, and maybe some of you feel the same, that, you know, I work full time and I'm just paying the bills and Christmas,
Paycheck to
and they've got
paycheck.
these stupid Christmas lists. They're about 18 miles long. They're not stupid, but they're
18 miles long.
well, they're I was going to say they're vigorous. It's not what I meant. They're huge. I mean, you know, it's ridiculous. They're clearly not getting everything on this list. Oh, and my kids' birthdays are next week. So, whatever would have been their big old Christmas haul is split in 2, poor little things. But, you know, it's okay. It always turns out fine. I've never had a Christmas where they're like, well, that sucked. What?
So how does it turn out fine? When you're living paycheck to paycheck, you've got 2 kids, and
Right.
they've got a huge Christmas list.
It
what
seems
are your-
impossible. You look and you're like, this is just not
So how do
gonna
you
work.
do it?
You just kind of wait and get little things, and you know, you always end up being able to save up the money for the one big thing that's going to make them feel like you actually looked at their list or whatever. And then just sort of pat it around with little stuff, and they're usually like stoked about it. I mean, it just always works out. I mean, you're like, okay, well, I'll just use this money now and be a little bit behind in January, and by a little bit, I mean I still haven't caught up, but
By a little bit, I mean rent doesn't get paid in January.
I know. There's always that kind of, you know, you still owe this on your water bill. I know. What's the buyout? I mean, I really seriously have not had a Christmas where I felt like, oh, I really let them down.
Well, and they're getting older too, and they know Santa doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So that really helps.
That helps
like,
a little
you know
bit.
There's no Santa.
They don't,
Okay.
You guys are all checked off on that, right?
Yeah, Santa's not supporting the toy run this time.
Santa doesn't actually bring extra stuff. I'm doing it all. Yep, they get that. And I don't know. I feel like the pressure is a little more on having like a really beautiful time, and it always ends up like just all, they're little.
A fight, or someone has too much sugar.
Someone gets too tired, and we have the day off. Can we just sleep? Yeah, exactly. So, but it's always fine, and it's always good. I can't even remember last Christmas. Oh, yes, I do. I do remember last Christmas. We were at the Oak Street house. I've lived in a lot of houses since last Christmas.
Moving, that's your Christmas gift.
My Christmas gift is that we moved into another house. It's Christmas every day.
Look at this. Look at this new house.
We got a whole new house to live in. This time, hopefully, we'll stay there for a little while. But it is kind of fun to have a new house. Where are we going to put the tree? And it's cool. It'll be fine. Everyone will be happy.
She's trying to do therapy to herself.
I am. I'm like,
this is a program to give tips.
Oh, tips. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's a tip that I like that no one else in my family does.
Once you work through your stuff.
Yeah, now that I feel a little better about myself.
Hurry up, we're almost out of time.
Oh, we are. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I am a big, supporter of the fake Christmas tree thing, and I have a big, giant one. No one in my current family is willing to use it. They're like, now we have to have a real tree. So there's a way you could save $40 to $70. It isn't going to happen in the life
more than 70. Some of them are like 100 and something.
I know, it's ridiculous. So there's a money-saving holiday tip I won't be capitalizing upon this time around. And also to...
sorry, we aren't supporting the local farmers. We would love to, but if you don't have the money, the Christmas tree... Oh, you are getting a real tree this year?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I got
and that supports the local farmers, and that's great. But if you are broke, always have one in your closet. Have a fake tree on standby.
Exactly.
Because you just stick it together and pull out the tree
and look, it's a tree.
I have a fake tree.
I like it.
I spent no money.
Right. See, that
Christmas decorations, you collect those every year.
Right.
Those, no money. Putting up lights, no money. Baking, you can bake a bunch of stuff. Sugar cookies are cheap. Frosting is super cheap. I have a snack called Puppy Chow. I'll go into that in another, we're out of time. Are we out of time?
I think we're out of time.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
holidays. Of course, should we just make another show real quick?
We could try it, and then we could say...